This is Kevin from the future, and I have a gift for Kevin from the past. No, not again. Alright guys, we're in the bathroom now. I want to go and get that ducktail beard. Now, as you can see, I have a full beard, also known as a long beard or a Bandholz, and we're gonna go for that angled ducktail beard style. And I'm gonna be doing that only by using a comb, pair of scissors, and of course, the Philips OneBlade. First things first, never trim your beard after stepping right out of the shower or getting out of bed. That's not the ideal time to be trimming because you don't know what your natural beard look is gonna be like. So get ready and shape and treat your beard as you normally would. And afterwards let it dry, because if you have a wavy or curly beard, then what's gonna happen is it's gonna shrink in as the day progresses and as the beard dries up. All right, we're gonna comb through it and see where to start chopping off the beard first. What we are touching is the bulk of the beard. It's pretty rounded, as you can see, and I'm gonna have to bring that in a more pointy shape. So the chin, the length of the chin, we're gonna keep as is. We're not gonna be touching that a lot because that's where you're gonna be getting the length. So I've already stepped out of the shower and I've styled my beard. And if you wanna know how my morning beard ritual looks like, leave a comment down below and we can make a separate video about that. And there haven't been a lot of videos on the internet showing you how you can try out different styles of this beard. So this video is actually gonna be part of a series of videos where we're gonna be trying out different styles on me. So we're gonna go from this full beard to different styles, so make sure you're subscribed so you see the transformation this beard is gonna go through. Those of you who know me, I haven't trimmed this beard down since the Corona lockdown, since March, and already then I had a pretty full beard. And the mustache hasn't been touched either, which we're not touching today, by the way. All right, before I take off too much, I'm gonna use scissors first and a comb so I don't take off too much. So what you want is you want it to be angled to your jaw and chin. So just how it's gonna be angled downwards, that's also how you're gonna be taking off the beard, which means it's gonna be shorter closer to your ear and it's gonna get longer as it comes down to your chin. So all I have in my beard right now is beard oil, and I've blow dried it to make it a bit more straight because I have a lot of waves and curls in it. All right, I'm finding this a lot harder to do with scissors and comb, so I'm gonna go right in with the OneBlade. What's also useful to use is an extra mirror if you've got one, just to be able to see that side. Right? It's always better to take off less than too much, as I always say. So you might want to just stop here, go to the other side, and then we'll come back to this side. Always keep combing. Get some of the hairs down here as well that are longer, because you want it to come forward not only from the sides but also from the bottom. And for that I'm using a wider tooth comb. As you can see, it's starting to get that shape, that point here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna reduce the sideburns a little bit, be able to get that shape even further. And check the video linked up here if you want to see the detailed way how to do your sideburns in a way that it's faded into your beard. I'm just combing it out to be able to see the overall shape of the beard and maybe see if I can shape that up a bit. All right, as you can see, it's getting the shape already. Right, it's a lot pointier at the front, and we've angled the beard shorter down here. So it's gone from being rounded, let's say, to a more pointy beard. And I've cleaned up the bottom as well. So I'm pretty happy with how it looks right now, but I think I want to go in a bit shorter on the sides just to angle it a bit further. And again, you don't want to touch the bulk of, let's say, the chin area, what you see here at both sides of your mouth, the edge of your chin to the point. That's the area that's going to give the shape of ducktail. So don't really do anything to that length. Of course, if there are flyaways or there are certain hairs that are sticking out that are too long, take them off with the OneBlade or with a pair of scissors. But what you want to be working on is really that slope to the front and bringing that in a little closer. So let's go ahead and do that. And by just combing it down towards that slope of your chin, you can also see if there are any hairs sticking out which are out of proportion. And by turning your face and looking at it at an angle, you're going to see if there are any flyaways sticking out. So that makes it easier as well. And with most beard trims, you don't want to go overboard because you could stand here for hours snipping away. So when you've got that general shape, which I do right now, I'm quite happy with it. So at this point, you want to leave it, take a shower, style it, look at it for a day or two, and when you see that it's kind of, not there yet, you need to cut in a little bit, you can always do that. But if you take off too much, you're gonna have to wait a long time for it to grow back. So my suggestion, you've got the general shape, leave it, don't over obsess, and give it a couple of days. So right now, we're just gonna clean up the full beard trim by cleaning up the neck area, anything around the cheeks that need to be done. So let's go.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed this video, but we are not quite done yet. Remember that awesome intro we did with future Kevin? This is what we initially had. And my question to Kevin was, are people even going to notice the difference? Because all the Ducktails I've seen before this were a bit more drastic. So I made him reshoot his intro a few days later to accentuate the difference. And as to why his beard's now pointier, here's what he has to say.
So guys, it's been a couple of days since that trim, and what I've noticed is that there were a couple of flyaways that I needed to take care of, and there was some extra hair around the jawline, the back, that I needed to take care of as well. And more importantly, I realized that my hair isn't used to growing in this kind of shape because I never combed it or styled it that way. So over the last few days, I've been combing it more to the front. So I used beard wax and a hairdryer and brush to get it to point more towards the front. And on a daily basis, I'm combing it and I'm also a little bit tugging it with my hands to make sure that it grows in that direction. And with a couple of days and weeks, I'll be getting that shape. All right guys, so that's how you go from a rounded long beard to a ducktail beard. All the products I use are linked down in the description below, so check it out. What do you guys think is gonna be the next style that I'll be going for? Comment down below and let us know. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that next video. You've been inspired by avian backsides.
And we've been DHRME.